All right, I think I'm ready. It's a rough morning to get. The sun's in my eyes. What can I say? Let's see. Did you receive a text from Little Miss yesterday? I believe I got a, let's see. She commented on one of my videos saying, hey, please let us know when you go live. Let's see what else was. Let's see what I got from Little Miss yesterday. I am a little bit behind on everything. Let's see. We got yes, I did get some from her. And I have not read these all yet. I'm behind. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Let me tell you, it is good to be here this morning. Completely blinded. I'm like a ghost. I'm white as a ghost here in this bright light. But let's see. I got a whole bunch of stuff from Lil Miss about a robbery chase on Black Friday, all sorts of stuff. Troy to Detroit. Is that what you're talking about? But hang on, before I can go on much further, we need to address an issue, because Golden Mom, if it will work, there we go. Let's try that again. So I'm using my phone to run my switcher today instead of my iPad because I need that, and so I had. There we go. Okay, Golden Mom. There you are. Golden Mom was first in chat this morning saying, hey, with a wonderful picture of a golden retriever. That is just amazing dog. Welcome. Thanks for being here. First in chat, Golden Mom. You've been here before. You know what happens. You know the punishment, or you know the prize. Excuse me, I always misspeak. For being first in chat. And as a result, you get or have to win the internet for the day. So congratulations. The internet is yours. If you'd like to rename it, just let us know what we can call it. And please just keep it up and running. I will say it's a little bit iffy today because I'm on my new internet, which should be better, right? You'd think that that more is better generally when we're talking about internet speed and access. But it has not proven that way. Let's see, I'm on low latency. I think I'm good. But please just keep it up and running. Let's see. Laura, Izzy, Katrina, good morning. Pauline, Georgia. Ann said something, but then retracted the message. So we'll never know. Well, there it is. Morning, everyone. Sunny Florida Mom, good to have you as well. Bella, Amber, Lucas, Karen, Katrina. TW, good morning. Good to have you. Lane, also sunny Florida. Yeah, it's warm now, right? Or at least it's warming. It's a warming trend. I need somebody to come hold an umbrella for me, just like right there. I always want donuts. Carol, good morning. Good to have you. Shh, here comes the teacher, says Katrina. What were you guys doing before I got here? Everyone was behaving, right? Izzy, Alexis, Aaron, Edward, Toxic, KQD, good to have you. 34.3 with the skiff of snow in my front yard. Good morning, everyone. That's appreciate the regular updates from you, from KQD. Katrina, Karen, and Lori. I think Denise, welcome. You did a great job with the internet the other day, by the way, Denise. Appreciate you doing that. I think that was your first time. Wombat Mommy, Tina, on a globe. Richard, good to have you here. MB, Edward, Dallas. Heat wave today. Heat wave. 42 degrees, TW. Definitely going to be beach weather at that temperature. Good morning, Weather Watch. Good to have you. How's Texas treating you this morning? 27, says Aaron. That's chilly. I'm at 28. So I'm a little bit warmer It's much hotter here where I am, a whole degree. 46 in Florida. It's going to warm up today, I think. This is the trend. We're going to get some warmer weather. Correct me if I'm wrong, Weather Watch. That's what I'm sort of banking my weekend on. Mom's in, Sandy Fields. Appreciate everybody here. We're going to have a little bit of a different day today as we're talking about some stuff revolving around the Idaho Moscow murders. Are you guys okay for a little bit of ASMR this morning? Well, because I'm a little bit parched. I need some water, and I wanted to bring you guys along for that experience. So there's your warning. All right, that was it. That was easy and painless. Got the red mug today. Enjoying it. This water was in an outbuilding. I would say it's attached to my house, but it's sort of not heated. And I had this water in there, so it's very cold. It's very cold, which is good. I like cold water. Let me fix my mic here the way I like it. All right, let's see what else we have. Before we get going with the important stuff, Michelle says, I did not know we were going to hear opening statements from Casey Anthony in 2011. New case involves new allegations. Good morning to you and everyone. Michelle, thanks for the tip. I did stick around for most of that, the rewatch of those Casey Anthony, the opening statement, at least from the prosecution, which I have to admit is I think that's where they lost the jury in that case, is that painfully slow open from the prosecution that just went nowhere fast. And the judge was falling asleep. The judge had to say, I think we need a break, an hour and a half into it. And it was just, she is not a storyteller. She does not spin a web that will entrap you and draw you in and make you believe everything she says. And I think that was the first big mistake of the state in that Casey Anthony trial. Anyway, that was interesting to watch that. I might watch some more of that because I do and appreciate his analysis, even though it's a little bit of an edgier group there. It's got an edge that we don't have here, but I do appreciate it. So thank you. Toxic said it's snowing here. 31 here today. Warmest it's been all week. Almost up to freezing. Let's see. Good morning, Michelle. Memby says, I feel like 86.3% better than I have in a week. I kicked COVID's butt again. This is like round 6 for you, right? You were like a COVID pro. Alina, good morning. Today is my birthday. She says, happy birthday, Alina. Congratulations on another trip around the sun. Good to have you here. Wonderful that you can spend your birthday here with us. I hope it's a good one for you. Lindsay, good morning. Good to have you as well. Sunny Florida Mom says, it's warm enough for my flip-flops again. 46 is the threshold for Sunny Florida Mom for flip-flops, 46 degrees. Basically anything above freezing, I think. We've got everybody here, so I think we need to get started. Round four on COVID. Man, I was joking with 6, but 4 is a lot. Yeah, it's not been good. I've got some friends that have dealt with that as well, and it seems to come around and just punch you again when you're right as soon as you start getting better. 20 this morning in Western North Carolina, says Mac. 20's cold. You can keep the cold on your side. I like the warmer side over here. Hopefully everyone is feeling up and better. And Toxic, I will get to Little Miss's text this afternoon. Probably after this live stream, I'm going to catch up on those. I will say I did update a couple. Oh, wait. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet because I forgot to turn it on. I knew I was forgetting something this morning. I knew that there was something crucial that I had just not done. And now I can't get anything to work. Let's see. Is it working? Let's see. Okay. No, it's not. Okay, 5 seconds here. We'll get our chat bot working. Don't send it any commands yet because it will not accept them. Will not accept them. Okay, we're gonna hide that one. Okay, and as we're hopefully as soon as the sun gets out of my eyes, I can start reading. I really can't do much reading of what we want to go into today until I can see what I want to read. Okay. Our chat bot is up and running, so we can harass it as needed. And there was our text. Okay. So from now on, from this moment on, if you come into chat, you're late. Make sure you point it out and record your attendance appropriately by hitting the exclamation point late in chat, and we'll notate it on the roll. Okay, let's see. We have a few more 80s music. Went bowling yesterday. Says went well last night. Perfect score again. I'm guessing, Mr. 80s, or did you have one spare? I'm thinking you're a straight strike sort of guy, and then get that turkey at the end. Let's see. Recovery Addict. There's the burner phone. The burner's working. Okay, so not only is burner working, but we also have FB for Facebook. I'm not sure if it's lowercase or uppercase, and I think it does matter. And we also have Discord, the link for Discord. I did that for Toxic. So if she wants to type the exclamation point Discord, if anyone needs the Discord link, they can just put that in there and it pops up. Even if Toxic or Little Miss isn't here to provide it for us, that'll be available. So I need one of those umbrellas on a headband, MB. The little rainbow ones with a little spinner on top, right? That is the answer. I watched a video the other day. It's sort of on a little bit of a tangent. I watched a video the other day of an individual getting pulled over by a police officer, and it was at night, and he was walking along the street, and the officer shined a really bright light at him, and this guy turned around and shined the light right back at the police officer, and the officer didn't like it very much. But that's what I feel like doing to the sun, just to like get back at it for what it's doing to me this morning. It's just not nice. Okay, I did get turkey. Got 184 one game. Man. Okay, so Mr. 80s, I can have some games that have some pretty good scores when I'm bowling. I do require the bumpers. I'm not sure if you view that as amateurish, but that's the skill level I'm at, is those bumpers come out and suddenly the pins are right in my lane. Without those guards up, I struggle to get the ball all the way down to the pins, though I use plenty of force. It's just the directional stuff that I have a problem with. Hit the like and subscribe. Do it for the pickles. The pickles. Yes, think of the pickles. I mean, it's like the children, but think of the pickles. Who was it? Josh. I'm not sure if Josh is here. Josh sent me a little TikTok link, and I don't know where he found it, but there's a dad, filming his daughter opening a big Christmas present. It's a big bag. It's full of the paper and stuff, and she's like, oh, it's heavy, and he's like, yeah, go ahead. And she's pulling the paper out. She's looking in. She pulls out this big jar of pickles, and she says, "Are you bleeping kidding me?" And it's like a little 3-year-old. And the dad's dying laughing, and she's like, "Pickles?" But I found it humorous, other than the language, small child, not quite appropriate that way, but it was sort of funny that way. So thank you, Josh. Let's see. Sometimes late, says Ailey. Sometimes Ailey says sometimes late. So right now, I think that I think it's working. The Discord link is working. And I think the FB is working. Try lowercase FB. I can change it to be uppercase if you need, but if it doesn't work on lowercase, let me know. I think it's just exclamation point FB in lowercase, because Facebook does it lowercase in their name, right? Okay, so TW also has some games. Not sure if it's going to be the same level as Mr. 80's bowling, but he's got Sheep's Head Wednesday shout out. So save your nickels and dimes and send them to him, because he's going to lose them or win them all back. He'll lose some and then he'll win them back. I think that's my prediction. I think he'll be up overall today, TW, and I wish you luck on that one. Okay, the sun is mostly moving. We've got a little bit left and it will be gone. It needed to be uppercase and the whole word for it to work. Okay, I can change it. Let's see. Okay. Actually, Toxic, I think it might have been the first one you sent, the capital FB. Give me 1 second. Let me look at it. Commands. Oh, you're right. It's I can change it to be what we want. How about just no, it's lowercase FB is the command. Lowercase FB. And you just saw all the stuff that I didn't want you to see. I had it backwards. All right, that's what happens when I'm blind. I do have the settings wrong. Okay, so let's get going a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Idaho murders. This is it's frustrating in this day and age with the technology we have, with the advancements in forensics, with just the manpower, the computing systems we have, everything, the video available, just the massive amounts of video, whether it's private or public security video, that you can have something like a quadruple murder in town, in a populated area, occur and have so little evidence to go on. I think when we look at the Moscow case and look at what we're hearing from the police and these updates, which are getting less and less frequent and less informative, it's just frustrating to think how could this happen, that it's looking more and more like somebody's going to get away with this, like this is becoming a cold case. It's early, right? It's early. The stuff they probably know and can't tell us or aren't telling us because they're still working on it. Good morning, Tiffany Marie. Good to have you here. But yeah, just it frustrates me looking at this case and looking at it and thinking they're going to get away for some reason with all these advancements we have and all the opportunities we could have caught them with, we missed them. And but involved around that, there's a ton of people like me and people like you who have interest in the case and have internet access and want to go out and want to dig stuff up and get all the information we do know, and let's put it together. And what can we glean from this information that isn't maybe readily apparent, and maybe even the police haven't looked at yet. Maybe we can find something that would be a tip for them that they could use and maybe advance the case a little bit. Maybe this could be the break, right? We all want to be that person, right? that has that little tip. Unfortunately, there is one person who has been following this that I feel maybe has crossed the line, and in a big way. We're going to bring you information here about a Mrs. Ashley Goliard. Do you guys know who Ashley Goliard is? You probably didn't up until around right before Christmas. But Ashley is a TikToker. Ashley's a TikToker, and she's an internet sleuth, and she's I believe she considers herself some sort of have some sort of psychic power, as far as tarot reading, some connection to something else. And yeah, the DNA, that's the thing we don't have, and they do have, and they will solve this case, says Aaron. It's frustrating, though, for us sitting here watching this. Anyway, so here's this TikToker, and let me see if I can, I hadn't planned on doing this, but I want to see if I can get her TikTok pulled up. I don't want to play her TikTok, so just 1 minute. I want to make sure I don't accidentally play it. Okay. All right, I've got her pulled up. Okay, so let me bring it over here on the screen. Okay, so let me bring you her page here really quickly. I want to show you what she has on her TikTok page. For those of you that don't have TikTok, TikTok is it's sort of like a younger generation's social media tool, and it's sort of weird. It's different than Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all the other social medias which some of us that are a little more seasoned individuals have used. But TikTok is a vertical format social media platform that's mostly all videos. And on these videos, a lot of them you think of like silly dances and music and things like that. But it really is a platform a lot like YouTube that allows you to do stuff like this. So let's, why is it still connecting? That's not what I wanted. My switcher does not want to connect for some reason, which means I can't change my screen. We will fix it. We'll connect from a different device. Is my internet down? Golden Mom, did you break things already? Let's see here. It says connecting. The switcher does not want to connect. Well, that'll make things a little bit tougher. Hold tight for 5 seconds while I fix this. We might need a music break. You might get to see that I'm wearing shorts and no shoes today. Okay, let's go through here. Got one more way to access it. There it is. Okay, so it is frozen. That's no good. Let me do a manual switch. Okay, I'm going to switch to, I can't switch anything. So you guys just get to see, I can't like hide. That's interesting. So I'll just start some music. How about that? Okay, I've got to dive under my desk. This is really glamorous, but hang on. Bad news. Is anyone else getting this? Let's see. You buffered once. Okay, I've got, I have nothing. Cameras, everyone. Grab those screenshots. Well, this is frustrating. We can talk about it, but I won't be able to change my screen for a while. So we're going to have to, we'll just do it that way. Let me tell you what we've got. So this lady is on TikTok. She goes out and she produces this video on TikTok that says basically, I've solved the murder, the Idaho murders. I know who did it. It's this college professor. And she names this college professor by name and says she's the one that did it. You know, for those of you that understand how, defamation goes, this is not an area you want to play with. But she goes on even further and says she did it because she was having an affair with one of the students. Now, it's possible that this TikToker has information that none of us have, that she has this inside information. She's down in Texas. She's, as far as we know, she's never been to Idaho. She's never met any of the individuals who are involved in this case or related to this case. And she's going out here on TikTok and just posting all these very defamatory looking messages about this individual by name, showing her picture, saying this is the teacher who, who's the murderer. And when she was asked by the Idaho, the newspaper up there in Idaho, I forgot let me find which one it was. I want to give him credit, but I can't remember which one it is. Give me just 1 second. When she was asked by the newspaper how she figured it out, she says, basically, I did a tarot reading, and they pointed to history. So there's an update available. I'd like to update my switcher now. The update maybe has broken my switcher. That's the problem. Anyway, she did a tarot reading and pointed to history, and she went online and looked at history, and the first picture that came up was this